Hello students, now you all have started preparing for your exam. So first I will show you the marks distribution. So this is your marks distribution for class 12th. So I will just increase the size and then I will show you. In term 2 you will have stack 5 marks question. This is of class 11. So this is of class 12. You can see here stack will be of 5 marks, networking, computer network 10 marks, and MySQL and database management will be of 20 marks. Total 35 marks paper, and the question paper, we will solve one question paper now. So 2 hours, 35 marks, 1 to 7 question will be of 2 marks, 8 to 10 will be 3 marks, and 11 to 13 will be of 4 marks. So we all know the question paper pattern, as well as some important questions are there which will be there, like the layout, star layout, which you have to draw, or you have to write their star layout is the best layout. So some questions are same, we know the answer as well as the question also what will come in exam. So it is very easy to score 95 plus. So let us start solving some of the question papers. In the description I will give you all the links of all the solved question papers. If you have any doubt you can mention there. And the topics also, 3 topics you have to cover, that is stack, networking, and MySQL. So mostly the questions will be from MySQL. So these days you can do one thing, you can just go through the syllabus first and then solve these question papers. If you are having any doubt in any question, you can write it comments. So it is very easy now to score 95 plus. Let us start with the questions. What do you mean by push and pop operations on stack? Stack you all know, last in first out, LIFO implementation. So push operation is to add an element to a stack and it is always added at the last. And here you can see the answer also. Adding an item to a stack is called push and removing an item from a stack is called pop. This video is in English. The next video, the same portion, I will do in Hindi also if any student is having any problem. So there also, that video also they can watch. It will be in Hindi. So what do you mean by push and pop operations on stack? Adding an item to a stack is called push and removing an item from a stack is called pop. So this already you have done. When you are adding the item, you were using list or stack, the name of the list, whatever it is. Stack dot append you were using. Append function is used to add an item, and pop function you were using. So in example you can write here the syntax also. Syntax will be stack dot append, in bracket the element will be adding the element, that is push operation, and pop operation will be stack dot pop without any argument, any parameter, empty parenthesis, it will remove the last element. If in parenthesis, if you mention the position, then the last position you have to mention here. Since stack is LIFO in nature, push and pop will be done at the end of the stack. Now from stack, 1 or 2 questions will be there, as 5 marks question will be asked from stack. So you should know what is stack, what is push operation, pop operation, which functions are used for push and pop operation, and one program will be there of stack. So total 5 marks question will be there from stack, Python. Now next is networking. Networking 10 marks, total 10 marks question will be there. Expand the following. So one video is already there in the expansion of all the terms of networking. So here FTP is file transfer protocol and TCP IP is transmission control protocol or public internet protocol. So like this only you will write. Mainly some students are writing just half of it and leaving the half. No, you have to write the complete one, transmission control protocol, internet protocol. Now the other full forms or expansion, SMTP, PPP, all the other expansions, already one video is there. I will share the link. Now next is arrange the following wired medium of transmission in the decreasing order of their speed. Now one is wired medium, one is wireless. In wired you are having twisted pair cable, coaxial cable and optical fiber cable. As you have already studied that optical fiber cable light is used, so it is the fastest means of transmission. So here optical fiber will be the fastest one, decreasing order, and the next one will be coaxial cable and the last one will be twisted pair cable. Now how to remember it? Twisted pair cable is having very low bandwidth, so very less data transmission, so speed is also very less. Then the coaxial cable is having a good dia of the conductor, so the data transmission or the bandwidth is more. And optical fiber, of course, light is there, so it is the fastest one. So if it is decreasing order, then you will write first optical fiber, then coaxial, then twisted pair. If it is increasing order, then you will write first twisted pair, then coaxial and then optical fiber. So this you have to remember. Decreasing means fastest to the, that is, it is in decreasing order. Next is differentiate between delete and drop table command in SQL. Now delete is a DML command and drop is a DDL command. Delete will remove the rows records from the table or relation, whereas drop is used to remove the table. Here it is given drop table command, so it will remove the table only. In delete you can use a where clause. Drop we are not using any where clause. Drop can be used with alter table command also, so that we can drop the column. To remove the column we are using alter table name, drop column name. So these are the differences. Next is differences. Already one video is there of all the differences, so that link also I will share here. Now next a table is given to you. Consider the SQL table predict the output of the following code. So product table is given to you. Now you have to write the output. So this is a connectivity code. You can see here you are connecting this table with Python, using Python. So now here we are using, so database name is 12a, password is this. Cursor select star from product will display all the records. Now how it is to be displayed, but here it is written fetch many, in bracket it is given only two records. So here you can see how the output is to be displayed in the form. So here you can see here individual records are in parenthesis and it is in square bracket, that is list. So the data type you can see here print D. So when you are using fetch many 2, then this tuple in a list of tuples, this is called list of tuples and type will be class list. So this when we are using fetch all, fetch many, fetch one, then you should know that what data type it is returning. So this should be clear to you. Next question. Now output of the given table, staff table is given to you and A to D output. So here this is A, B, C, D. This options will be A, B, C, D. Select AVG from staff where gender equals to F. So you can see here F, 3F are there, and EXP experience, so 5, 12 and 10 added divided by 3. So this, when you will add it, 10, 25, 26, 27 divided by 3, 9 the 27. So answer will be 9. Next is minimum date of joining. So minimum date of joining, you can see here minimum date of joining 2006. First we will see the year, so 2006, and then the smallest one will be your 12/1/2006. So here 12/1 2006 is the minimum date of joining. Next question is select star from staff where gender is F and depth like 5. 5 underscore means maximum 5 characters can be there in depth. So we can see here in depth maximum 5 characters will be sales. So all the 3 sales will be displayed here. You can see 1, 2 sales. Okay, and the second option was gender should not be equal to male. Here you can see not equal to male. Clear? So sales not equal to male means 2 female are there. So only 2 records will be displayed here. Star means the complete record you have to write here. You just pause it, first see your answer and then compare it with these answers. I am showing you the answer also. Now next question is select name, date of joining from staff where depth not in finance or sales. So wherever finance and sales is not there, we will take that name and date of joining. So finance and sales are not there, that is personal. So 2 personal are there. So name and date of joining of the 2 personal. So Dima and Danish, and this date of joining also you have to write. So you can see here Dima and Danish and the date of joining is displayed here. Next, give SQL command to display the information about a table like column names, data types and constraint on column name. Now whenever you want the information about a table, we are using describe or DESC table, describe table name. So here describe or DESC is used to see the information about a table. Next is give one point of difference between unique and primary key constraint. Unique is a constraint where only unique values are allowed and null values are also allowed in it, but in primary key null values are not allowed. So unique and not null is there in primary key. So primary key constraint null and duplicate values are not allowed. In unique key constraint it accepts null values but duplicate values are not allowed. So this is the main difference, that primary key constraint will not accept the null values and unique key constraint will accept null values. Next is a table, 2 tables are given to you. Find the degree and cardinality of the Cartesian product of the supplier and product relations. Now Cartesian product is the cross product of the 2 table where the rows are multiplied of the 2 table to get the final cardinality and the degrees are added. So here you can see 3 and 3 both are having 3 rows, so 3 3 the 9, so cardinality will be 9 and degree will be the sum of the columns. So 3 plus 4 is 7, so degree will be 7 and cardinality will be 9. Identify the foreign key in the given table. Also mention in which table it is appearing as a foreign key. Now foreign key is used to join the 2 tables. So we will check here that product table PNO is the primary key and sub ID is the supplier ID is the foreign key, and this foreign key is always the primary key of the foreign table, second table. So here sub ID and in the table product it is the foreign key. So we will write here sub ID is the foreign key. It is appearing as a foreign key in the product table. Next is output. So here you can see optional question is also given. So find output of these 2. Now here we are joining the 2 tables and we are printing star means all the records. So here what you will do, you will join the 2 table and 2 to 2 will be joined with this. So along with this 2 to 2, this S name, supplier name will be TTT and city will be Chennai, and 333 will be supplier name will be AX and city will be CBE. So you will see this product table. You can see here the product table first is displayed and along with that the now sub id 2 times it is displayed because this first one is of the product table and the second one is of the supplier table. So 2 times sub id will be displayed. Next, let's start from product natural join supplier. Now natural join means as supplier is there, same supplier ID like 222, 333 and 222. So all the records, the other records like PNO, PName, price, S name and city. So naturally it has been joined and supplier ID will come first and then it is natural join. So this will remain the sub id. You can see the difference between the two. The first one was equijoin in which the supplier id is coming here, then the s name and city, and in natural join you can see the supplier id is at the beginning and along with that the price. Only once the supplier id will be displayed in natural join. Next is your section B, where the question carries 3 marks questions are there. Rajiv has created a dictionary containing employee names and their salaries as key value pairs of 6 employees. Write a program with separate user-defined function to perform the following operation. Push, as I have already told you, 5 marks from stack will be there. So stack first will be one theory question or the syntax of append and pop. Now here you can see the push the keys employee name of the dictionary into a stack where the corresponding value salary is less than 85,000. So we will check the condition and push means we will use dot append function and pop and display the content of the stack. So this is very easy. Now this code is same for all the answers. You will see pop and display will be similar for any type of question. Now example also they have given you. So here a dictionary is given to you and in def push you will write here E is the name of the stack. So E dot append in bracket the value is K. So here K is written and in pop if it is not empty then it will return after popping the element. So it is popping the last element and it is returning. And if it is empty then the else statement will be executed and return none. So because nothing is there to be deleted, so if it is empty then none. Now the main program, you can check the condition above and then append. Here what they have done, they are taking each and every employee one by one. They are checking using if condition, they are checking the condition and then they are calling the function push and they are doing this operation. So this is also correct. If you check this inside this and then if you append then also it is correct. Both the methods are correct. Next, Aruna has, now you can see here the mark, how the marks distribution for correct function calls. So function call statements also should be there and displaying the output, that is print command also should be there. Other than push and pop operation functions, you will write the function call statement as well as the print statements also should be there. Next, Aruna has a list containing temperatures of 10 cities. You need to help her create a program with separate user-defined function to perform the following operations based on this list. Traverse the content of the list and push the negative temperatures into a stack. Pop and display the content of the stack. So this is OR optional question. Now here it is very easy. Simply a list is given to you. From the list you will check if it is less than 0, means if it is negative then you will append. So you can see here one by one using for loop and then it is checking here the condition less than 0 and it is calling the function. This is one method. Second method, you can check inside the push function. You can take one by one value and you can check the condition and here you can append in the stack TP. Next, so pop is same for all the questions. Here you will see that if it is empty then it will simply come out, it will not do anything, and if it is not empty then it is popping. Here is the function of pop. So this answer is same for all the question. When it is not empty, it is popping and it is returning the value. And if it is empty, then it is not deleting. You can write here the statement also, like some students are using the print command here. They will write here that since the stack is empty, it cannot delete or pop any element. Next, a table book has been created in a database with the following fields. Give the SQL command to add primary key constraints to the book ID field of book table. Answer: alter table book, add primary key book ID. So whenever you are asked to make the changes in the table, we are using alter table, especially in the columns. Alter table, table name, add primary key, that is any constraint you can add, and here the column name I have to mention. Semicolon. Differentiate between DDL and DML commands. Give one example for each. DDL command is data definition language, DML is data manipulation language, and it deals with the structure of the table. DML command deals with the records data in the table. Example: create table or alter table and drop table are the three DDL commands. DML commands are insert, update, and delete command. So three DML commands are there. In some books, select query is also there, but in NCERT book, it is a data query language, select query. Next is Dilip has to create a database named company in MySQL. He now needs to create a table named employee in the database to store the records of employees in the company. The table employee has the following structure. You can see here the structure. Help him to complete the task by suggesting appropriate SQL commands. So you have to create the database and then create the table. So first you will write create database company, then you will write use company, then create table employee, and all these column names. You can see here create database company semicolon, use company to change the database, create table employee. Now here all the column names are given. So all the column names, its data type and size we are mentioning here. In DOB it is size is not required. Date size is not required. So even in int also by default it can take, so it is not compulsory, but since it is given here we will mention the size, and the constraints is written here. Then after that we will put a comma. So this is how to create a table. 2 marks for that. Last section is C. Each question carries 4 marks. So here a table, 2 tables are given to you, car and customer, and the questions are to write the select queries. To display the manufacturer and count of records under each manufacturer where 2 or more records are there. So you will count, and wherever 2, each manufacturer means group by you have to use. Wherever each is used, we are using group by command. So to display the manufacturer and count of records, so select manufacturer comma count star from the 2 table. You can see here, select manufacturer comma count star. Now only in car we are having both the data. So directly we can write here from car group by manufacturer having count star greater than equals to 2. So it is given here where 2 or more records, so greater than equal to 2. Next question is to display the customer name, C name, or car name, it will be cust name, and respective cust name of each car. C name is the car name and cust name is the customer name of each car. Again each word is used, so we will use here also group by with sitting capacity more than 5. So here actually 2 table queries, so you can see here select car name, cust name from car comma customer, where you are joining the 2 tables, and capacity greater than 5. So directly we will right here, since it is from two table, you can see C name and cust name is given in two table. Here this is cust name in customer table and C name is in car table. So wherever you will see the column names are in different table, you have to use join. So here also where car col table name dot column name. Now common column is C code, foreign key is C code. So car dot C code equals to customer dot C code and capacity is greater than 5. Next question, to display the car details in the decreasing order of their sitting capacity. Select star from car order by capacity DESC. So order by is used for ascending or descending, and first column name you will write and then DESC or ASC you have to write. So it is given in the question in decreasing order, so DESC you have to write. Since detail, whenever they will mention detail, we are writing select star. So everywhere from table name, order by, column name and ascending or descending. So this is order by clause. Next is to display the total number of manufacturers without duplicates. So without duplicates means distinct keyword is used if you don't want redundant values or duplicate values, and total number of manufacturers, so count we will use. So select count in bracket distinct manufacturer from car. So these are the select queries. SQL, MySQL 20 marks question will be there, so you have to practice a lot of MySQL commands. I will share the link of all the MySQL different commands and select queries, all the old videos already it is being taught, so that I will share in the description section. Give two advantages and two disadvantages of tree topology. Now tree topology support for broadband transmission, easily expandable, easily manageable, error detection and error correction are very easy. I think in your syllabus only bus and star is given because some portion were deleted. So this one I will check it out. Let's see what's given in OR option. Yes, website and web browser is there in here. Okay, so disadvantage will be difficult in troubleshooting, high cost, chances of failure and reconfiguration is difficult. Now OR option, now this question is normally asked in every paper, website and web browsers. Website is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on at least one web server. So website, already you have seen what is website. Website you are searching and you are getting the details. Web browser, commonly referred to as a browser, is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. So whenever you are searching anything, you are using the web browsers like Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox. These are your web browsers. And website example, you can write Cbse academic.nic.in. These are your websites. Last, explain any one switching techniques. Now switching techniques in your syllabus: circuit switching, message switching and packet switching. In packet switching, you are making the packets of fixed size and you are sending it. In message switching, the message is being sent, and in circuit switching, the receiver and the transmitter are connected, so point-to-point transmission takes place. The last question is your case study. Now this question is very easy because in every paper you might have seen 4 blocks or wings are given, and as per the question they will ask you the layout, the best method to connect, then where the server is to be placed. So all the questions are same and answers also you know. If they will ask you the best wired medium, mention the topology or layout to connect various wings. So topology they are asking mainly, and we are writing star topology or bus topology. First we are writing star topology, then or bus topology. Best wired medium is coaxial cable. In your computer lab also you might have seen all the computers are connected to each other and we are using the coaxial cables there. Next question is where to place the server where maximum number of computers are there. So you can see in wing S maximum number of computers are there. So we'll place the server. In first question where you are mentioning the star and bus, you have to draw the diagram also. So star topology, the maximum number of computer will be your server and the other three will be your clients. So the B question, that is server should be installed in wing S senior where the most number of computers are connected. Clear? So this is there in every paper where server is to be placed. You will simply see this question wherever maximum number of computers are written, you will write that only wing S because it contains maximum number of computers. So this 1 mark is sure for every student. Now the next question is suggest placement of hub and switch in the network of the school. Switches to be placed in every department or wing to connect all the computers. It is used to connect all the computers. So here you will write in all the wings. And the last one is suggest a device that can provide wireless internet access to all the smartphone laptop users in the campus of Excel Public School Coimbatore. So Wi-Fi we are using. You can see here wireless access point, wireless routers or Wi-Fi we are using to connect all the devices. So these are the answers. So total 13 questions will be there. So this video was in English. Now next video I will make in Hindi. If you are finding any problem in any part, you just comment, and any portion if you want extra help, that you can write in comment so that I can know about the problems which you are facing. So I think now easily you can get 95 plus as all the questions are similar. You know all the questions which are going to come and what are the answers, that also you know. So all the best for your exam. Thank you.